नमो शिवाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. You are all welcome for morning Srimad Bhagvatam class at Sri Sri Radha Golokanan Temple, ISKCON, Mauritius. We are reading from Srimad Bhagvatam, 4th canto, which is secondary creation by Brahma. So basically in this canto there is descendant of first son, younger son of Swayambhu Manu. And the younger son of Swayambhu Manu is Uttanpad, and his son is Dhruva Maharaj. So in this canto there is description of the descendant of Dhruva Maharaj. And among those descendants of Dhruva Maharaj, because the lineage was about to stop when a notorious king Ven was ruling and stopping all the devotional activities to the Supreme Lord and claiming himself to the Lord. So rishis, those who enthroned him as a king, has dethroned him, and by chanting Homkar, which means Omkar, the Ven was killed. So there was no ruler. So rishis thought the lineage of Dhruva Maharaj is so pious, it should not stop. So we should do something to continue the lineage of Dhruva Maharaj. Therefore, they were powerful enough and competent enough that they churned the dead body of the King Ven. and by churning the lower part of the body, the personality appeared black in color and was asking, where should I sit, where should I sit? So the Rishi says, Nishad, go and live in the forest. So the sinful part in the body of Vairn appeared as Nishad. And then they turned the right hand of the body of the Vairn, and the Prithu Maharaj appeared, who is, because he's appeared from the upper limb, this hand, right hand, so he's Kshatri, he's a ruler. And then from left side, the beautiful female expansion of Lakshmi Devi appeared, called Arachi. So Prithu and Arachi, they were the rulers, they are the descendant of Dhruva Maharaj. So this is the incarnation and the fourth canto. So fourth canto is a lineage of Dhruva Maharaj, say younger son of Swayambhu Manu and Shatrupa. You know, on this planet, the first creation is of Swayambhu Manu and Shatrupa without mother and father from Brahma's right and left side. Then Shatrupa and Manu, they lived as husband and wife, and they produced 2 sons and 3 daughters. So from the beginning, the number of the girls is more than number of boys. 3 girls, 2 boys. And one of the daughter out of 3, Devhuti married to Kardam and had 9 daughters and 1 son. So next creation is more daughters, 9 and 1 son. So this is the creation from the beginning like that. So there is number of the girls are used to be more earlier, but now people, I don't know, they don't want to have female child. I don't know, they have a false conception. So this Prithu Maharaj, when he was ruling, the citizens were starving because earth was not producing any grains. Why earth was not producing any grain? Earth says, Mother Earth says, because when the rulers are impious, sinful, then I hide all these seeds. It means when the rulers are not ruling according to the religious principle or dharma, then everything becomes very costly, things become rare and very difficult to find the things. This is what the whole world is now suffering. So Prithu Maharaj, as a king, wanted to punish Mother Earth. Why she was not giving grants to the citizens? They are like Earth is a mother and king is a father and the citizens are children. This is the Vedic language. Praja means children and Mother Earth is a mother, one of our mother, and king is father. So because the children were suffering, so Maharaj Prithu became angry on earth and was chasing earth to, kill her with the bow and arrows. So Mother Earth in the form of cow was running and ultimately she stopped. And from verse 28 all the way to 36 or so, there are prayers offered by Mother Earth to Maharaj Prithu. So we are reading one of the prayers today, verse number 31. So this is a prayer of Mother Earth. So let us recite this prayer. Ya etadadau asarja characharam स्वमाययात्म आश्रया अवितर्कया त्वयैव स्योऽसोऽयं किल गोप्तमुद्यतः कथं नु मां धरं परो जिगांसति य एतदादौ असचराचरम् स्वमाय आत्माश्रया अवितर्कया तयैव सोऽयं किल गोप्तुमुद्यतः कथं नो मां धरं परो जिगांसति य एतदादौ असर्ज चराचरम् स्वमाय आत्म आश्रया अवितर्कया तयैव सोऽयं किल गोप्तमुद्यतः कथं नु मां धरं परो जिगांसति Please repeat. य एतदादौ असचराचरम् स्वमाययात्माश्रया अवितर्कया तस्यैव योऽयं किल गुप्तोऽद्यत् कथं नो मां धरं परो जिगंसति य एतत् सचराचरम् स्वमाया आत्मा आश्रया अवितर्कया तयैव योऽहं किल गोप्तमुद्यतः कथं नो मां धरं परो जिगांसति माता जी यह one who etat these Adau in the beginning of creation Asarja created Char Acharam moving and non-moving living entities. So Atma Mayaya by his own potency. Atma Ashraya sheltered under his own protection. Avitarakaya inconceivable. Taya that by that same Maya Maya eva. Sorry, I think Maya is with the same word. Taya means by that same Maya. Okay. Eva certainly. Saha he. Ayam this king Pimpirtu. Kila certainly. Goptum Udyataha, prepared to give protection. Katham, how? No, then, Mam, me. Dharma Paraha, one who is strictly following religious principles. Jigan Sati, desire to kill. Now, say Lord Prathu said, well, I have created this creation, and one who creates has a right to annihilate. This is a question. I say, suppose Prathu Maharaj says, because I have created, so I can annihilate. This is I have created, so I can annihilate. So Mother Earth is saying that, yes, you have created. And you have right to annihilate, but this is not time for annihilation. This is time of protection. So why you are killing me? So she is arguing like this. So now see the words. Ya etad means this whole material creation. Ya etad. Adav means in the beginning. Asarja characharam. Sarja means creation. That the two words for creation are sarga and visarga. They are called two words for creation. Creation by Lord Vishnu is called sarga. Creation by Brahma is called visarga. Primary creation, secondary creation. In third canto, if you recall, there's a 10 type of creation. Out of these 10 types, 6 type is called sarga, and 4 type is called visarga, or the creation by Brahma. So the 6 type is creation from Mat Tattva, of the senses, of the mind, of the sense object, of the material elements. 5. Say earth, water, ether, they are created. Mind, intelligence, false ego, they are created. Then the senses are created. This 6th type of creation is called sarga. That is called prakritik. That is prakritik creation. Well, this is the creation is described here. This creation. Sarja means creation by Lord Vishnu, which is of 6 type. And then the creation of Brahma is called Vaikarik. It means transformation. And that is of 4 type. First is immovable living entities. Acharam. Acharam. Means not. Charam means move. Acharam, it means a whole species of plants which cannot move. Second creation of Brahma is a lower species of life. It means animals, birds, and there's a big categories in that also. Say 2 hooves, 1 hoof, 5 claw, and then birds and all. This is the second creation. Third creation is of human being, as a one species, and 4th is of demigods. So 4 creations are by Brahma, which is Characharam, and 6 creations are by Vishnu, which is Sarga. So Sasarja, Characharam. So both type of creation. So Adav means in the beginning. So my dear Lord Prathu, you are Supreme Lord. In the beginning, you have created both primary and secondary creation through Brahma. Because next word will speak about Brahma also. So first line is, in the beginning there are 2 type of creation, Prakritik and Vaikarik. Characharam is a Vaikarik, and the creation of the elements is a Prakritik. So this creation you have created, my Lord. First, directly by your glands, and second, by creation of the Brahma from your navel. So how these two creation took place? By the two things. One directly by Lord Vishnu, by glancing on the material energy, total material energy. Today maybe you know what is called total material energy. Total material energy has three parts. It's a pradhan. It has three parts. One is pradhan, which becomes Mahatattva, and through that whole the material creation is created. And this is real. The creation of the elements is a real. Second part of the material nature is called avidya, ignorance. Ignorance is also the creation of material energy. And this ignorance has 5 parts. Raga, attachment; dvesh, hatred; abhinvesh, asmita, and avidya. This bewilders the living entities, and this is also created by Brahma. So material energy has 3 parts. Remember, this whole material creation has 3 parts. One is real. That is earth, water, ether, fire. This is real. The bodies are made, they are real. Then the avidya, which is not real, it is illusion, which bewilders the living entities. And the third is called vidya. Third creation is vidya, or the knowledge. And knowledge destroys the avidya, or ignorance. Then the living entity can be delivered. So there are 3 types. Remember, this total material energy has 3 divisions. One real division, Mahatattva, through which the elements and creation take place. Avidya, which bewilders the living entities. And vidya. And in the form of vidya, Brahma created 4 Kumaras. And they have this 4 types of vidya: yoga, tapasya, jnana. These are the questions in 3rd canto of Bhagvatam. What are the different type of vidya? What are the different type of avidya, which are created by material energy? So this is important to know what is the first creation by Lord. The creation is through Maya. And what is Maya? Is material. Our total material energy is called Maya. So is it clear now? This total material energy Maya has 3 parts. Is it clear? Mahatattva, by which there is a real creation of the all elements. Generally it is called 16. The 16 elements are created by Lord Vishnu. 5 grass elements: earth, water, fire, ether. 5 sense objects: touch, sound, form, fragrance. All these 5 tanmatra, they are called tanmatras. 5 knowledge acquiring senses: eyes, ear, and 1 mind. So they are created from the Mahatattva. That we know in Bhagavad Gita. Ashtada, Bhinna. These 8 are separate my energies: earth, water, fire, ether. Mind, intelligence, and false ego is my appara energy, material nature. And para is living entities, 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, right? So this creation is by what? By Maya. Maya means by material energy. You created in the beginning this moving and non-moving living entities through your energy Maya. So here Maya stands for material nature, total material nature. And that is the external energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. External energy. And then the next line says, Swamaya, by your own energy. Which energy? Material energy. Which material energy, somebody asked? Pradhan. Pradhan is aggregate of all material energy of the Supreme Lord. And when there is a time for creation, this Lord glances at that material energy. And then the impersonal representation of the Supreme Lord called time, agitate the three modes of material nature, which are in equilibrium first. In Pradhan, the three modes are in equilibrium. There is no movement. But when the glance of the Supreme Lord and the time, they agitate three modes of material nature. And then creation begins. Then creation begins, and first thing, what is first created? False ego. First created is false ego, then false ego in mode of goodness, false ego in mode of passion, false ego in mode of ignorance, and the whole creation starts. And what is this creation? 6 items. 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 sense object, and 5 gross elements and mind. This is called Sarga, which is the first subject of Srimad Bhagvatam, Sarga. And here the word is Asarga, Sasarga, Asarga. Sarga means creation by Vishnu. And Visarga means creation by Brahma. How Brahma creates? Brahma don't create the material elements. Brahma don't create the living entities. What Brahma creates is, he makes different forms, different species of life. When Supreme Lord provides him living entities, their karma and the material to form the body. These 3 things are provided by Supreme Lord to Brahma. Living entities, conditioned soul, along with their karma and the elements by which the body is created, material by which body is created. So in my language, sometimes I explain it so simply to understand what Brahma does. So suppose Brahma has a big computer and he puts one soul inside. Then he put his karma input. Then the whole is on the screen. You will see very nice person, pious person, always charitable, very humble. Oh, very nice. This soul needs to be demigod. So he puts the 5 elements, same, earth, water, fire. And then he pushes the button D and demigod comes out. He has to do this much. Now he put the another soul. He put his karma, which is it's a hard disk, it's a small chip is given with each soul. What are his karma, what he has done in a previous life. And when he put this chip with the soul, on his screen says, useless, lazy, always arrogant, never has a pious activities, fit to be donkey. Put the all 5 same elements and put again D and donkey comes out. So Brahma has nothing to do. He has simply to put the soul and his karma, and on his screen it will come. Oh, he was never wearing enough cloth. Okay, he's not fit to be human being. Or let him make tree and there's no need of cloth. Okay, tree comes out. So it's very simple. For Brahma, nothing to do. He just put this living entity and the chip of their karma, and then the screen will show what form he has to take. Oh, always surfing on the sea. No need for him to be good human being. Let him be fish and always surf in the. Once Prabhupada was walking and somebody was, surfing, and Prabhupada asked, "What is this?" So some disciples said, "They are surfing." He said, "They are surfing or suffering?" Said, they are surfing. Prabhupada said, "Why are wasting their human life? Why don't they become the aquatic and always surf on the ocean? Why they are wasting the time and to be human beings?" So for Brahma it's very easy to create, because the living entity, the karma of the living entities, and the material by which the bodies are made. All the bodies are made of the same 5 elements. Body may be of a demigod or an ant. The same 5 elements are there. Only the combination is more or less different. If on the earth planet, the more combination is earth. On the sun planet, more combination is of the fire. So there is a combination may be a little different, but the elements are same. So this is the creation by Swamayaya. Now not only you create, the next word is Atma Ashraya. Atma Ashraya means you also protect that. So you are creator and you are a maintainer. Ashraya means protection. So in the beginning you created and then you are maintaining that. So God also create, maintain. You are maintainer. How I am maintaining? Somebody asked you, how? God, oh God, how you are maintaining? He say, avitarkaya. The next word is avitarkaya. Tark means logic. Tark means logic. Generally, logic is called tark. Avitarkaya, it is inconceivable. You cannot apply the material logic, how the creation is maintained, how creation is created in the beginning. It is inconceivable. How can by glancing Lord can create? Inconceivable. Well, sometimes somebody asks Prabhupada this question, is there sex life in a spiritual world? There's one thing is that in Sanatan Dharam, in a Vedic Dharam, everybody has the right to ask any question. And the spiritual master has to dissipate his doubt. He has to destroy his doubt and clear his consciousness. So Prabhupada said, when Lord Vishnu wanted to create, Lakshmi was sitting at his feet. But he don't need Lakshmi. He created Brahma simply from his navel on the lotus. So there is no sex as we conceive in this world. Because Lord Vishnu don't need Lakshmi for creation. He creates by his simply Sankalpa Shakti. Sankalpa Shakti is called the Sankalpa Shakti of Supreme Lord. He simply thinks and it happens. How it happens, nobody knows. Therefore it is inconceivable. Inconceivable. If there is a logic, it means it's at the mental platform. So, Supreme Lord and His creation is beyond our mental faculties. It is inconceivable. Avitarkaya. Avitarkaya means inconceivable. So, my dear Lord, you create the living entities, moving and non-moving in the beginning by your own material energy, and you also protect them by your inconceivable sankalp, by your inconceivable will. So these are the 2 lines. Is this 2 lines clear now? Ya etada sasarja adau characharam. So we have discussed sarja, means sarga, which is creation by Vishnu, and characharam is creation by Brahma. Characharam means living entities moving and non-moving is creation of Brahma. So we have discussed the 2 words, Sasarja and Characharam, Sarga and Visarga. These are the 2 items of Bhagavatam. Any Puran is only called Puran when it has 10 subject matters. First subject matter is Sarga, creation by Vishnu. Second subject matter is Visarga, creation by Brahma. And then third subject matter is Sarga, Visarga, Sthana. Sthana means, you call it the place where the creation take place. It means this earth, all planetary systems. So it's called geography of this planet, and the astronomy, that is coming under the Sthan. And the fourth is Poshan, which means when Lord create, He also nourishes and protect. So fourth is Poshan. Then after the Poshan, the fifth subject matter of Bhagavatam is Sarga, Visarga, Sthan, Poshan, Uti. Uti means Karma Vasana. Uti, isn't the word Uti is like, when you knit the cloth, you have some horizontal and some vertical threads. So these three modes of material nature are the horizontal and vertical threads by which all the bodies are made. So Uti means Karam Vasana, according to that different bodies are made. In the 7th canto, which you all know is a small canto with 15 chapters, this is called Uti. Uti subject matter is in 7th canto. There is a demonic tendencies in 5 chapters. Asur Vasana. Asur Vasana. Asur means demonic, Vasana means karam, his inclination. And the Hiranyakash and Hiranyakasha and Hiranyakashipu, this is in 5 chapters. Hiranyakasha. 5 is a divine consciousness. Prahlad Maharaj 5 in 5 chapters. And 5 is a Varna Ashram consciousness of normal living entities. That is in the last 5 chapters of 7th canto. So 7th canto has Uti or Karma Vasana. And then the 8th canto is Manvantar or the administration. How the one Lord creates, He also administers. The administration is by Manvantar. This administration is called Manvantar. In one Brahma's days, 14 Manu rules this creation. And in each Manvantar there are 6 things. One is a Supreme Lord appear as a Manvantar avatar. Then He select one eligible person as a Indra. Then He select the 7 rishis to continue and teach the religious principle after every 4 yuga. And then He also selects some demigods as a ruler of the Manvantar. So each Manvantar is a ruler, that is the 6 items, 6 or 7 where we are. Sarga, Visarga, Sthan, Poshan, Uti, Manvantar, 6. And 7 is Ishanu Katha. In 9th canto, there is a description of East, the Supreme Lord, Lord Ramchandra and Lord Krishna. And Anugami means there are hundreds of devotees and their lives are described in 9th canto. So powerful devotees like Bhagirath, who brought the Ganga on the earth. So powerful Amrish Maharaj, the Sudarshan Chakra of Krishna was protecting him. Such great devotees are described in 9th canto, and all are liberated. So it's called Ishanu Katha 7. And 8 is called Mukti, and that is 11th canto. And then is Nirodha, are the different type of annihilation, that is 12th canto. And the last is Ashraya, 10th item, that is 10th canto. Sri Krishna is Ashraya or a shelter, and all 9 are dependent on the 10th subject, which is Ashraya. So this is called, these are the 10 subject matter of Bhagavatam. Is it clear to everybody? Like in Bhagavad Gita, we have 5 subject matter. Any Puran is called bona fide Puran when it has 10 subject matters. So here in this verse, there are 2 subject matters are described, rather 3. Sarg is described, as a sasarga. Characharam is a visarga, and then Atma Ashriya, protection, is a portion. The third subject matter of the Bhagavatam is a portion. You are protecting them. Atma Ashriya, Avikarya, Avitarkya. There's no logic. It is inconceivable. It's by your sweet will. It's your sankalpa. You just think and it happens. You have not to make any endeavor. And then third line says, Tayeva so ayam kila goptum udyataha. Goptum, which means protection. And you not only create, but you are ready to protect your creation. Then you can think of the three incarnation, the Brahma for the creation, Vishnu for maintenance, and then Lord Shiva for annihilation. So you maintain as a Vishnu this creation. Then Katham, why? How? Mam, me, Artha, Jugastim, why you want to kill me? And then there's a one word, Dharmapara. Dharmapara means Dharmparayan. One who strictly follow the principle of Dharma is called Dharmaparo. And Lord incarnates to actually establish the Dharma. So you know the Dharma. And you have come for establishing the Dharma. You strictly follow the rules of the Dharma. And when we speak Dharma, then we should immediately think Dharmat Sakshat Bhagavat Pranitam. Dharma is one which is given by Supreme Lord Himself. So the religions may be created by people, but Dharma is not created by people. Dharma is always inaugurated by Supreme Lord Himself. Dharmat Sakshat Bhagavat Pranitam. Pranitam means inaugurated. So there is one thing which I think I would like to share with you. Normally, on the planet Earth, there are religions which are based on bodily platform. All the religions on the planet Earth are based on bodily platform. You are born in a Christian family, you are Christian. You are born in a Hindu family, you are Hindu. You are born in a Muslim family, you are a Muslim. So all the religions are on bodily platform. This Krishna conscious movement is beyond bodily platform. Prabhupada says it is the science of soul and science of love of God. So there's a very big, gross difference between the religions of the world and Krishna conscious movement. Because Krishna conscious movement is beyond bodily platform. It is actually the science of soul and science of love of God. And Srila Prabhupada said, if I would have told these people, American or European, that my religion is better than your religion, they would have kicked me out. I never told them I am preaching religion. I am teaching you science. Science of soul and science of love of God. So any student who wants to go to the university and he wants to study science as a subject, he may come from Hindu background, he may come from Muslim background, he may come from Christian background, because he is a student of science. In university there is no description of the religion, discrimination of the religion, right? So Krishna consciousness is actually not a religion. It's not a religion. It's a spiritual movement. It is a spiritual organization. It's beyond the concept of religion. Because religions are at a bodily platform. And Krishna consciousness is at a spiritual platform, where there is no discrimination between the male and female or black and white. Because all are soul ultimately, and all these souls are one, and we are in Krishna consciousness practicing the swadharma of the soul. Swadharma of the body is different for all people, but the swadharma of the soul, swadharma means one's own dharmic, one's own constitutional position of the soul is same, and we are practicing the constitutional position of the soul, and that is devotional service. So this devotional service is beyond three modes of material nature, and all religions are within the three modes of material nature. All religions are within three modes of material nature. That their goal is at least at the highest to go to the heaven. And that is in a mode of goodness. Urdu gachanti sattva ista. At the most they want to go to the heaven. That is their last goal. So this is there is a one dharma which is called dharma for karmis, and their dharma is to go to the heaven. Then there is a dharma for jnanis, to merge in the Brahm. They are not param dharma. This is dharma para, paro. Bhagavatam says dharma paro, paro dharmo. So paro dharma is not going to the heaven, which is for the karmis, not merging is the Brahm in the Brahm, which is for the jnanis, even not going to the Vaikuntha in full time of other liberation. Sarupya, Salokya, Samipya, Sarishri. No. There is also not paro dharma. That is good. But it's not paro dharma. Paro dharma is love of God. Savai punchan paro dharmo yato bhakti adokshaje. Paro dharma is love of God. And Krishna conscious movement is actually delivering this paro dharma, preaching this topmost religion of love of God, which is not available in any other religious sect even. Their goal is heaven highest, and some will say Brahmalin, that's all. Nobody is thinking beyond that. Even if they think of Vaikuntha, that is also not paro dharma. Paro dharma is, Narad says, Devrishi Narad says, paro dharma is the love of gopis for Krishna, that is paro dharma. That is the topmost religion. The love of the gopis for Krishna is paro dharma. So, that dharma only Krishna can give, nobody else can give. That is called Rag Marg Bhakti. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says all incarnations are coming, they are establishing religion, dharma, which is God is great and we are all obedient to the God. That's okay. But that really do not attract me and keep me under control. Therefore, I am going myself, I will give them Rag Marge, I will give them that process by which I will be under their control. Like I am under the control of Yashoda Maya, like I am under the control of gopis. So this dharma is only given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, when the Vedic literature glorify me, I am not too much attracted by that. It's okay. But when my mother chastises me, oh naughty child, I am more pleased with that word than with the Vedic hymns. And when my gopi friends reproach me, I become very happy when they say you are ungrateful, you are something like that, durachari. I am very happy because that pleases me. My friend tells me, hey, you are equal to us, you are not big man's son, come down, sit, you lost the game, I will sit on your shoulder. And Krishna obliged that. So this type of paro dharma is only by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu available. This is not available in any other religion, any other sect. Nowhere it is available. It can only be had from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Those who don't understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and wisdom, they will never ever understand the science of love of God. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu simply came to give us this Chirad Adittam Nijgupta Vittam. Chirad Adittam. Chirad means for long time. Adittam means for not given. It was not given for a long time. What? Chirad Nijgupta Vittam. Nij means personal. Gupta means confidential. And Vittam means wealth. Once confidential wealth which was never given for a long time What is that confidential wealth? Swaprem, which means Krishna Prem. In what form? Nama Amritam. In the form of nectarian holy name. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu really came to give us this most confidential wealth, Golokera Premadhana Harinama Sankirtan. So this Golokera Premadhana is topmost, actually dharma, and which is Harinam Sankirtan, which is brought by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was not available before. Even when Krishna came, he never gave that. He gave most confidential knowledge. And by today, if I ask you what is most confidential knowledge, in purport, if you see in one small line in the 9th chapter, which is the most confidential knowledge, what is the second verse of 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita? Raja Vidya Raja Guyam. So this is Raja Guyam, confidential. In one line purport, if you remember by now, the most confidential knowledge is that constitution of the soul. Jivera Swarupan Krishna Nitya Das. This is most confidential knowledge. Srila Prabhupada's purport, you go and read scrutinizingly. This line you have to really underline. The most confidential religion, most confidential dharma is the constitutional position of the soul. Jivera Swarupa Krishna Nitya Das. If I know I am the eternal servant of Krishna and I have to love and serve him, that is most confidential knowledge. That is most confidential knowledge. And by the way, without our knowledge, when we take initiation, the word das is added to everybody or dasi. So confidential knowledge is given to us at the time of initiation. We don't notice it. Our name, with our name, the added das or dasi, which means this is good. This is Divya Gyan Hirde Prakashito. The spiritual master gives Divya Gyan, confidential knowledge, and this is the confidential knowledge that you are eternal servant of Krishna. Well, people say, my guru has not given me confidential knowledge. He given you the word Nam Das behind your name. That is confidential knowledge. But we have not realized this. We have not realized this, and we are not really, we never tell our name with the Das. We tell our name with the Prabhu. Because we are conscious not, we are still not realize that we are eternal servant of Krishna. Still we have master mentality, not a service attitude. This is our problem. What is your name? Gopal. Not Gopal Das. Mukunda. Not Mukund Das. In olden days, the sannyasi used to write Das Anudas Anudas. Das Das Anudas. I am the servant of servants. So the best thing to really realize our constant position is when somebody asks your name, then you put one Das in front, Das Sarvabhauma Das. Two Das in your name at least will remind you that we are eternal servant of Krishna. I said, and when the train is climbing uphill, it has two engines, one on the front and one on the back to push, because it has to go high up. So in a Kali Yuga, really to realize and go up in a spiritual practice in Krishna consciousness, we should have two Das, two engine, one Das in the beginning and one Das in the end. Das Girdhari Das. So this is very simple to always remember. Even when I start from home, then I said, I'm going for my service. Naukri karne ja raha hu, I'm going to serve, because this is my service. So every time you remember that I am eternal servant of Krishna, that is most confidential knowledge. So last line, you know the dharma. You are uplifter of dharma. You are knower of the dharma. Why you are killing me? He said, I create, I can kill. Yes, that is right. But this is not time for annihilation. This is time for protection. So why don't you protect me? Because all living entities are taking shelter on me. And you have created me also. So why you are destroying me? So Mother Earth is presenting a argument. So Srila Prabhupada's translation. In the beginning of creation, you created all these moving and non-moving living entities by your inconceivable energy. This inconceivable energy is avitarkaya atma maya. Avitarkaya atma maya. So this word in the Sanskrit is there. Through this very same energy, you are now prepared to protect the living entities. Through the same energy, you protect these living entities. With the energy you created, you also protect with the energy. This line is very interesting. Atam Ashriya. This is the Atam Ashriya translated here. Through this very same energy, you are now prepared to protect the living entities. Indeed, you are the supreme protector of religious principle. Dharamparo. Why are you so anxious to kill me even though I am in the form of cow? That's not in the verse. I in the form of cow. Srila Prabhupada just said Mother Earth was in the form of cow, as we discussed other day on Sunday, that Earth has three forms. This is Adi Devik form. In a demigod form, cow is in the form of Mother Earth is in the form of cow. Adi Bhautik is like the planet Earth, and Adi Devik, she is Vishnu Patni, Bhudevi. So one thing really I don't understand. Through this very same energy, you are now prepared to protect the living entities. With the same energy, you are here to protect the living entities. How? This line is not very clear to me, really speaking. With this same energy by which you create, you are protecting the living entities. With the same energy. How with the same energy you are protecting the living entities? Actually speaking, this line is not very clear to me. So how Supreme Lord is protecting with the Maya? Only the answer coming to my mind is the same material energy has also Vidya part. I told you three parts: Vidya, Avidya and Mahatattva. So by Vidya you are protecting the same thing, because you appear as Kumara and give the knowledge or Vidya by which you protect the living entities. This is only one thing coming in my mind. Otherwise this line is not very clear. By the same energy you are protecting, now ready to protect the living entities. How can with the material energy Lord can protect the living entities? It's not very clear. Let's see in the purport. The planet Earth argues in the form of cow that there is no doubt that one who creates can also annihilate by his sweet will. One who creates can annihilate. So on this one line, Prabhupada used to say, why you kill the animals and eat flesh when you are not able to create? Those who create can cut throat. You have not created, so why you have no right to cut that? But it's Supreme Lord, you have created, you can annihilate. This is your sweet will. On the other day I gave the example, children go to the seaside and they make the home and they play for some time and then they destroy that. So this is same thing, you do this creation and then you have a right. But she is saying, the planet Earth questions why she, Mother Earth as a cow, why she should be killed when Lord is prepared to give protection to everyone. When you are protecting everyone, why you are killing me? If you want to destroy all, then okay. But you want to protect everybody except me, why? So there is one thing we can know. You have all right to ask question from superior authority, even God. Krishna was asked, Arjuna was asking so many questions from God, and in other religions, you have not to ask any question. No, you have simply to follow. You know, There's no liberty to ask question. But here, you can directly ask question from Krishna. Arjuna is asking, Parikshit Maharaj is asking question in front. Krishna is standing here. And Parikshit Maharaj is saying, God is partial. He favored the demigods and he annihilated the demons. He is partial. He has saved the Indra and killed the Virtasur. He is partial. It's a big allegation on the Supreme Lord, and Krishna was standing there because this topic is discussed, whole 7th canto is discussed in the palace of Maharaj Yudhishthira in Hastinapur. The speaker is Devrishi Narad, the listener is Prahlad Maharaj. The speaker is Narad, Devrishi Narad, listener is Yudhishthira Maharaj, and the topic is Prahlad Maharaj. All three Mahajans. This is the Triveni of three Mahajan in 7th canto. And the question asked is, Lord is partial. And the answer is given. Lord is not partial. It appears partial. Like there is electricity. When it is coming from the pole, if it goes to the light, it gives light. It goes to the fan, it gives air. If it goes to the heater, it gives hot. So is it electrically responsible for this partiality? Electricity is same. But your instrument is different, therefore there is a different action. Electricity is not partial. Like you put the water in the field and you have lemon tree and it is sour. You have mango tree, it is sweet. And you have some bitter melon and it's very bitter. So is water responsible for that? Same water. Because the seed is different. So similarly, God is equal to all. He is impartially partial. He is impartial in giving opportunity to everybody to take to devotional service. In this he is impartial. But he is partial. If you take to devotional service, then he is partial to you. Then he will protect you. He is impartially partial. As impartial, he gives you all the same facility to take to Krishna consciousness. And if you take Krishna consciousness, then he becomes partial. And then he protects you. So he is impartial in giving facility to all same thing. But he is partial to his devotees. That is not a defect in him. But that is an ornament of Lord. It's not a dushan. It's a bhushan of the Lord. It's not dushan. It's not a defect. It's a bhushan. It's an ornament of the Lord that he protects his devotees. So he is equal to all. But according to the different yantar means machine. There is a different manifestation of the electricity. So we have our antahkaran, our inner senses, which has a difference. Therefore, God act differently. As you surrender, I reciprocate. You tell me you are impersonal. Then okay, you also lose your body and merge in the Brahm because you want this. You don't want to accept my body, so why should I give you body? If you want to love me, then I will give you the body by which you love me. If you hate me, then I will give you the body of a demon. You hate me. So it is you who have a choice. I am equal. Samvaham sarva bhuteshu name dveshu asti na priya. I am equal to all. But I am partial to the devotee. That is my ornament. I am partial to the devotee. I love my devotees. Prabhupada gave the example. A person may be charitable to everybody, but he deals with his children differently than with the beggars. He's charitable. He's equal to all. He gives same thing to everybody, but for his children, he has a special, affection. So Krishna has a special affection for his devotees, but he gives everybody everything as impartial. So this is the line which says, when the Lord is prepared to give protection to everyone, why you want to kill me? After all, it is the earth that is a resting place for all other living entities. If you kill me, Mother Earth says, where all the living entity will rest. Where is a place for them to stay? Why you want to kill me? And it is the earth that produces grain for them. Two things. Earth is resting place for the living entities, and as a mother nourishing all the living entities. So there's a question Mother Earth is asking, arguing, why you want to kill me when you are protecting everybody? And when you are protecting living entities, if you kill me, where they will stay? Who will feed them? So Prithu Maharaj will say, why you are not producing grain for my living entities? Then Mother Earth will say, because the rulers like Ven were notorious, so I have hidden all the seeds. Now if you want really, if you are the good ruler, you are Lord ruling now as a good Prithu Maharaj, now I am in the form of cow. Cow only gives milk when there is a affectionate calf. So now you made somebody calf and get all the needs of all the living entities. So Prithu Maharaj will make Swayambhu Manu calf to get the all eatable for the living entities. He will make the Indra calf and get the all the needs of demigods supplied. He make even the lion calf and get the needs of the animals supplied. In this way, Prithu Maharaj provided food for all living entities, even up to reptiles and snakes and everybody, by making Vasuki calf. So he maintained all the living entities. So Prithu Maharaj is known for making this earth flat for agriculture. He established the Varna Ashram Dharma, and first time villages and towns, the people, Brahman can survive by teaching, Kshatri by protection, Vaishya by business, and Shudra by work. He was the first who organized Varna Ashram system. First he organized cities. First he made the earth plan that the people can do agriculture. So he is the first king who actually established the what you call the cities and towns and everybody. Before that, people were just moving from one to other place, but now they were settled and they maintained themselves. So this is the contribution of Prithu Maharaj to the planet Earth as a best ruler. So Mother Earth will provide everything, and Prithu Maharaj will scare Mother Earth, because ultimately she is the mother of the all living entities. He was chasing because she was hiding these seeds. Why she was hiding? Because the rulers were notorious. So the message is that we should select a good ruler, then we will be happy. If we select the notorious ruler, then we will be unhappy. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment? Yahi tat sasarja adav sasarja characharam. Yes.
Yeah, somewhere I've read that the way the world has, because I've read that Brahma creates this material world, right? With the elements, with the facility which the Lord gives, and he has to make it exactly like the Lord wants. And somewhere I think that
actually Lord told to Brahma that everything is already created. You simply meditate and everything will manifest. So he said, in this time of creation, Brahma's 50 years are over. This is 51 year of Brahma and first day. This is the first day of 51 year of Brahma. Second Prarabdha. Brahma's life is 250 years, 100 year total. They are called Prarabdha. One Prarabdha is over. So in this Prarabdha, Brahma appear on a lotus. This is called Padma Kalpa. This day of Brahma is called Padma Kalpa, because Brahma appeared on the lotus. And in this lotus there are 14 planetary systems. They are already in this. Brahma created 3 planetary systems first, upper, middle and lower. Then he said it's not enough, so he created 14. Patal down and Satya on the top. So they were already there in the lotus. He simply manifested them. It is like that when Prabhupada was asked how many temples you have, he said 100. Hundreds. He said, where are they? The time is separating. It means already they are there. Simply you have to be eligible to recognize them and make them functional. They are already there. So every creation was already created by Supreme Lord. Simply Brahma has to meditate and put them in a proper place. He said, as before you created, you can do the same thing and everything will be revealed to you by my mercy. By my mercy and by my glance. It's a merciful glance and instruction, the two words. If you get a merciful glance and divine instruction from the superior authority, spiritual master, then you will accomplish anything very quickly. Two things. Brahma got two things: affectionate glance and divine instruction. These are the two lines very important in third canto. And then when Brahma started creating like this, simply was sitting in a meditation by Bhakti Yoga and everything is very clear to him. It says first there was a devastating wind and water overflowing, and Brahma actually drank all that because he has done austerity. And Prabhupada, right, in devotional service always there are obstacles. So by Brahma, if we are strong, then we can overcome them. Otherwise we can be swept by that. In that section Prabhupada writes like that. So it's like Arjuna has to fight, and in 11th canto Krishna showed that already I have killed them. You simply use your weapon, I have already killed them. Similarly Brahma, you become instrument, I have already created everything. You simply become instrument. That's actually it means.
But somebody else can become Brahma.
What?
I mean, Brahma is a position. It is not a person.
No, he's a person.
No, I mean that anybody can take this post.
Yes.
Brahma.
Yes. The Brahma's post is not permanent. A responsible person is selected to be Brahma. When sometime there is no right person to be Brahma, then Lord himself appeared as a Brahma. He acted as a Brahma sometime. When Lord appears as a Brahma in some time, at that time all those who are at those planets, he takes them back to home, back to Godhead. So Brahma is a post for which a suitable person is selected every time. After 100 years of Brahma, next Brahma will be ruling. But 50 years is a long time of Brahma. Somebody asked Brahma, my dear Lord, 1 minute on your planets are millions years on the earth planet. Yes. See, then 1 rupee of your planet are million rupees on earth? Brahma said, yes. He said, please give me 1 rupee. He said, wait 1 minute. So if you wait 1 minute, the millions years pass, you will never survive to get 1 rupee. So this is Brahma's 1 rupee. Kashyap, what is your suggestion?
Living in material world and we are all in Maya. Whether it exists in other planet, upper planet. Because why I'm putting that question? Because Bali Maharaj was a monster. He compared in the day and so on. So many planets. How is it? A monster can conquer the whole planet.
Manmohan, you can tell me what Prabhu said, Kashyap?
I mean,
Yeah.
we are all living in Maya, in the material world.
Maya is in the material world. Yes.
Whether it is the same in the upper planet.
The influence of Maya is within this material creation, but not in a spiritual world. Beyond Vrija river, there is no Maya. But there is an influence of Maya even in the Brahma's planet. There is influence of Maya. Yeah, Maya is there, but mostly the mode of goodness prevails there. There's no ignorance, there's no passion. But basically Brahma is creating. Creation is a passion. If you want to expand, that means passion. So 3 modes of material nature, they have their influence on all planetary system from Patal to Satyalok. Yes.
Now they are living in a mode of goodness. Am I right? conquered all the planets. And then the super mountain came down as a rock. Then to
No, Bali Maharaj conquered up till heaven. Up till heaven. Heavenly planet, the planet of Indra. Not Taplok, Janlok, Marlok, Satyalok, no. He reached up till the planet heaven. And then, when Bali Maharaj was defeated by Vaman Dev, then he said, I have created for you Sutal Lok, which is more opulent than heaven. You just wait there. Prahlad will give you association. I will become your doorkeeper. But next Manvantar, I will select you as a Indra. So next Indra, in the next Manvantar will be Bali Maharaj. So he will be appointed as a Indra. The Purandar is now as a Indra. And then Purandar will leave the post and Bali Maharaj will become Indra. So Indra is also a post. But Shiva is not a post. Shiva is eternal. Shankar is eternal. Brahma is not eternal. Indra is not eternal. But Shiva is eternal. Nobody can replace Shiva. Lord Shiva is eternal. Yes, Prabhu.
In Sunday class you mentioned about
Rakshato iti Vishwasaha. Yes. Lord will protect me. We should have that firm faith.
So after hearing that class, I was just thinking that how far I have firm faith in Krishna that he will maintain me. So I found that it's not there. How to develop that full faith?
By seeing the temple. We go to the temple. There are hundreds of devotees every day maintained in the temple. It means Krishna is maintaining hundreds of devotees. On Sunday feast, we want many people to come, right? We want more people to come. So we have a faith that Krishna will provide us. Prabhupada has this letter to all the temple president that anybody who come and visit our temple, we should have a nice prasad ready for them and offer them prasad. And don't think that you are feeding. Radharani is in charge of kitchen and millions of Lakshmis are there to assist her. So there is no scarcity of anything. Simply you render service, Krishna will provide everything. So usually by seeing the temples where so many devotees are maintained, we can have a faith when God can maintain so many devotees, why he cannot maintain me? He is maintaining small ant by giving 1 grain, he is maintaining elephant by giving 40 kilo. Both are not going in a factory, both are not doing any service. They are getting everything. Why I will not get? But we should have this faith. Once somebody told that God is feeding everybody. One arrogant person said, well, I am going to sit on the tree. I will see how God is going to feed me. So he was sitting on a tree. He said, I will see how God feeds me. Some travelers, they were going by that way. Under the tree they sat down. They opened their tiffin for eating. And he was looking from up. He said, how they will feed me. When they opened their tiffin, all of a sudden some dacoit came. They saw the dacoits, their horses. So they ran away, left the food there. Dacoit came there and said, why there's the food here? Somebody might want to kill us by putting poison in this food. So to find out who is here. They looked around and he was on the tree. He said, bring him down. They brought him down. He said, you eat this. He said, I will not eat. He said, there is a poison. He definitely wants to kill us. Oh, hold his hands. And they pushed food in his face, mouth. And then he said, God, yes, you even on the tree forcefully feed somebody. So have a hope that Krishna will feed you wherever you are. Even on the tree, he will make you to, somebody will force you and put food in your mouth. Hare Krishna. Yes, Manmohan, you have a question?
You mentioned that Brahma is a ghost.
Brahma is a post, yes.
How
So there are so many planets, therefore there are so many Brahmas. We are living in a one small planet where the Brahma has 4 heads. But there are other planets where Brahma has 100 heads. So there are many planets, so many Brahmas. Yeah. Yes, Advait Prabhu.
When you were mentioning about the spiritual counterpart of when you were mentioning it yesterday, yeah, the spiritual counterpart of Mother Earth, Bhudevi.
Bhudevi.
Yeah, there are also other primary demigods who have spiritual counterparts.
Yes, all the demigods have their spiritual counterpart in the spiritual world.
All other primary ones.
Mostly primary demigods they have. Like Saraswati is a Shuddha Saraswati there, which gave Brahma 18 syllable mantra, Gopal mantra, and he chanted for 100 years, then he created. Actually, the one Gayatri mantra which we are chanting, Gopal mantra 18 syllable, Krishna Govinda, that mantra, this was given by spiritual Saraswati to Brahma before creation. And he was chanting this for 100 years. That is the austerity. Austerity is only chanting. It's not that he was standing like Hiranyakashipu. No, he was chanting the holy name. And then he got the darshan of one time he got the darshan of coward boy Krishna. Brahma got that darshan of coward boy Krishna. And then he wrote this Brahma Santa, Ishvara Param Krishna Sachidanand. Then he wrote that. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam.